Hi everybody. I was just sending an email before I started. Now I'm okay back on here. So hello, how is it going? It is Sunday night and it's March, yay! And I have reader questions. We're just going to jump right in. Thurston Cherry, who is an actor I really like. I first saw him at Mark Sykes' industry showcase about 4 years ago, and I thought he was really good, and he's been on my list for a while. Being Branded. One CD, Deborah Zane, said that sometimes who you are personally is not how you're perceived. And this is why a lot of people who aren't really bad guys in real life will play the bad guy's role. You mentioned having the authentic voice. If folks keep hiring you as a particular character, when should you say no and try to show that you can do other roles? For example, I can play the heck out of a gay role, subtle or over-the-top flamboyant, and I've been asked several times to go in for those roles, but I do turn them down sometimes because I don't want to be looked at as only doing that type of role. Is that a good idea, or should one keep going until they get their foot in the door and then play the field? Great question, Thurston. I think being branded is so important when you're in an industry where, and you're pursuing it in a geographical location like LA, where there are just so many people competing for the roles. Being branded is terribly important, and that means if people are throwing opportunities at you to play the gay part, to play the bad guy, whatever it is, take them, do it, get yourself established, and then you can show the industry all the other things that you can do. The reason I say that is because consistent brand recognition, I guess, is what you're going for. That as soon as someone hears your name, they immediately associate you with what you can do. Sure, you can do a ton of things. Every actor can. That's part of your job. But just like in casting, I had to get really clear on the types of films that I wanted to cast, because otherwise people weren't going to know what to come to me for. So I developed a specialty. I said, okay, I'm going to do low-budget indies. I'm going to have a business model of working on amazing material with fantastic crews and going after actors who aren't in it for the money. That's my business model for casting, and it's worked really well. And now people know to come to me when they want to attract namier casts on lower budget projects. Oh, for example, Broken Windows on DVD. Did you get your copy? I'm so excited. There's my name in the credits block right on the back. Probably can't see it from the glare, but I'm so excited. Almost don't want to take it out of the plastic wrap because it's just, I love it. Anyway, I think it's an okay problem to have, basically. Even if it's not representative of all the things you can do, and even if in the case of the bad guy example that you used, I have a great friend who is always the creepy bad guy, and he's so not creepy, and he's so not a bad guy, but that's what he plays. So he plays it and plays it and plays it all the way to the bank. Both his kids' full college is paid for as many years of grad school and whatever they'd like to do, and they're toddlers. So to give you an idea of how cool it is to be rewarded for sticking to your primary type in a market like this, that's always my go-to example on that. And sure, once you are established, you can show them all the other things you can do. Now, that doesn't mean you have to limit yourself. Certainly submit on every role that you feel that you're a good match for, but the branding is the shortcut to so much in this industry. As soon as you make it clear what it is people can expect from you when they bring you in, and when they see your headshot and they just begin to associate, Thurston, gay guy, really funny, absolutely can go over the top, but can also play it subtle, nails it every time. What's wrong with having that branding? It's so clear in my mind. I saw your email come in through, your message come in through Facebook, and I immediately remembered the scene that you did in Mark Sykes' showcase 4 years ago. And if I need you, you're going to be the guy I called. I think you've submitted on the role of Alex in Arranging Mia, which I think you'd be perfect for. And so, I think that's awesome that in a town with this many actors of your type, I absolutely have an association with you that is not just what you look like, but is also your brand. I say go for it, get well branded, then show us all the other things you can do. And in the meantime, self-produce and do theater to make sure you can express the part of yourself that you're not getting to through the higher paying opportunities that are coming through the industry. But what a great problem to have, right? Okay, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for writing in. I hope that answers your question, and I look forward to other questions from you and other viewers as well. I really appreciate it. Have a great week. Happy March. Archie's sleeping. Bye.